Yes. So till where we have done? Okay. Free up his formula. Did we do this? Everyone wants peace in the world. The preacher, peace pastor, does not know how to obtain peace. Yeah.
Yes, we did.
First of all, one has to accept this one. No. No, we did not.
That's
Let's read this. Ramadhyante Gyananjana Shalakya Chakshmitayina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namane. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachandeshwarane. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, you can read, J.V. Prabhu.
we are simply guests for 50 or 100 years. We come and go, and while one is here, he is absorbed in this thought. This is my land. This is my family. This is my body. This is my property. And when there is an order from the Supreme for one to have, or for one to leave his home, his property, his body, his family, his money, and his bank balance, and it is all gone, one has to take another place. We are under the grip of material nature, and she is offering different kinds of bodies. Now, my dear sir, you accept this body. We accept an American body, an Indian body, a Chinese body, a cat's body, a dog's body. I am not the proprietor even of this body, yet I say that I am this body. Actually, this is ignorance. And how can one have peace? Peace can be had when one understands that God is the proprietor of everything, one's friend, one's mother's father, and the president are all guests of time. When this knowledge is accepted, then there will be peace.
Any reflection, Prabhu?
That so it's just saying that we are guests here, like guests here in this body, like in this body, and everything that we have is really isn't ours, and um and that what is that peace can be, and that peace can be had when it's understood that God is the proprietor of everything. Yes, I think so.
Yes, correct. Prashant, do you have any reflection?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yeah, but from what I heard that God is everybody's like father's mother's father. So he is at the topmost. He's the origin of everything. That is something I can reflect this topic with.
No, there the point was that one's friends, mother, father, and president, all are guests of time, means they are only temporary there for us. They all people come and go. They're not going to be permanent.
But God is permanent.
Yeah, that is understandable, but like this is the main thing emphasizing that how
Okay.
in this world, whatever we have, it's not temporary. We have to give it up. God says, okay, you come out of your home, property, body, family, you have to give it up. You cannot stay with your situations, with your assets, with your relatives, with your friends, this world. So we identify thinking that, okay, this is my body, this is my friend, and my It's my property, so many things. But we don't have all this. Actually, everything belongs to God only. But we own it. We try to claim our proprietorship over so many things. That's what I'm saying. So we are simply guests for 50 or 100 years. Come and go. While when it's very absorbed in this thought, this is my land, this is my family, this is my body, this is my property, so many things. But every time we have to kick out, we will be kicked out from our situation. Okay, Prashant, we can read now.
We are searching for a friend to give us peace and tranquility. That friend is Krishna, God. Just make a friendship with him. You will find everyone to be your friend. Because God is situated in everyone's heart, if you make friendship with God, He will dictate from within so that you will also be treated in a family way. If you make friendship with the police commissioner, you receive some advantage. If you make friendship with President Nixon, everyone will be your friend because everyone is under the president. If you want something from any officer, simply call President Nixon and he will say, "All right, look after this man."
Mhm.
So yeah, everything is taken care of. Just try to have friendship with God and everyone will be your friend. If all people understand this very nice fact that God is everyone's friend and that He is the supreme proprietor, they yeah, can you scroll a little up, Prabhuji? Uh,
What happened?
they they will become peaceful. That is explained also by Lord Chaitanya.
I think it's just you and me in here. I don't see him. Oh wait, never mind. There he is. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was muted. Sorry for that.
Mm.
Go ahead with the reflection.
So as it mentioned here, Prabhuji, that Krishna is above all, and if we have friendship with him, then we will have friendship with everybody else. We should try making friendship with Krishna, and that is also mentioned by Lord Chaitanya,
Hmm.
because God is situated in everyone's heart. And so basically, if we make him happy and he's there in everybody's heart, then he'll make everyone like in favor of us or friends with us.
Hmm.
But what about Prabhuji, like if someone is a non-believer, will God make us friends with them as well? Or will they be against us that, you know, this person is maybe not believing in their beliefs, so they will not be like friends with us or that will not help us in that way or whatever. They might not be happy with us, in short.
Yeah, if you love God, if you make God as a friend, then somebody may not like you or he may insult you,
Mm-hmm.
they may trouble you. So
So,
he's your friend because that's good for you. That way you'll make advantage. Yeah, God is dictating him through. God is acting through him to give you certain test so that you can make more advancement in Krishna consciousness. You understand?
mhm. So that we will be away from them for our good in one sense.
Um, mm, Depends. Yeah, sometimes you may have to keep distance, but you're not bewildered because you know nothing happens without sanction of the Lord. So
Right.
one, yeah, so anybody acts in any way to us, it's all under the sanction of the Lord. So if everyone is very good to us, then probably um, we may not actually work on our own vices. You know, how will you know that somebody has conquered over his lust and anger and pride and greed. How will you know that? Yes, anybody? How can you know somebody? What is the way to actually find out, to help, to actually understand that somebody has overcome these vices? Or how can we get exposed to that? Yes, I'm still not work. I have to still work on myself. How do you know that? Any answers? Anybody wants to give? How do you understand?
Probably if someone is happy in all situations, then in that case,
Okay. How do you know a student is good in any particular subject? How do you know? Or he's not good at it, whatever. How do you understand?
tests, like if they score well in their exam or test, then
Okay.
we know
What
that.
Sanket ji, what are you saying?
So based on their performance,
Yes. Yeah. I request all of you can put your video also on, that'd be nice. So that I know all of you. I don't know. I mean, probably I might be knowing you, Sanket, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay, okay. I've seen you. I know you. Yeah. So please all of you can put your video on as well. It'll be nice. So it makes it more personal.
So like,
So Prabhu, yes. So when there is a test, no, then things becomes clear. Correct, no? So same way, Lord will sanction some people to test us. That's how we get exposed. Then we understand where we are. If nobody comes to insult us, then we'll never understand what is humility. See, we have our own list. If this situation happen, I'll remain humble. If that situation, I will humble. So we have a list in which I can remain humble. There's thing I cannot. So Lord's way of testing is beyond our list. No, I mean what we expect, where we are anyway able to be good. No, those things are not real tests for us. The test is when we have challenged. We get challenged. There's some challenging situation where we are weak at. So like that. So when you make friendship with God, so understand everybody is your friend only. Meaning everybody is going to teach you something. So don't blame anyone. Try to see the hand of the Lord. What Lord wants you to teach you through people, through so many living things. And actually, when you start becoming more and more lover of God, over the period of time, people actually will, able to understand your Lord in within their heart also will help them to respect you. You don't need respect, you don't want respect. That naturally happens. So, dhira, dhira, jana, priya, priya karam. And the ruffians and rogues and sober, everybody becomes friend of a pure devotee, like that. So sometimes still there may be some people, some demonic kind of people, they may still, kind of try to harm a pure devotee. But in general, pure devotee is perceived as a very nice person for even those who are not sober also. Because God in their heart will not allow them to harm pure devotee someday. But in case Lord allows them also, it's only to glorify that devotee, or if he is practicing devotee, then to even help him get purified more, like that. Like Pandavas, they were also troubled by Kauravas. So they're pure devotees. Then how can that Kauravas act animically? No, that was to glorify Pandavas. That even if they were, treated like that, how they never gave up their faith in God, their faith in Krishna. Sometimes Lord may sanction people to even sometimes mistreat devotee in certain ways, just to glorify the devotee, how the devotee remains faithful in those situations also. Does it answer, Prabhu, your question?
yes, Prabhuji. So
Yeah.
everything is sanctioned by Lord in short. So we should take it like that.
Yes, and we should try to learn our lessons instead of trying
Yes.
to blame the people so much. Because we can't see, we don't know why people are acting. They have their own connection with the Lord and material nature. So they may be atheist also, but nobody can act without sanction of the Lord. That we should know. Hmm. And I don't get anything which I don't deserve, because uh, everything is under control of the Lord. So, and when we are trying to be a devotee, then surely Lord is, wanting to help us. So, certain ways when difficulties come, it's a Lord's help for us. So we have to have that attitude and that understanding. Then we can take advantage. Okay, let's move further. Sanket Prabhu, you can like to read? In Bhagavad Gita.
In Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, or any Vedic literature or any other literature in other religion, the same fact is presented. God is the proprietor. God is the only friend. If you understand this, then you will have peace. This is the peace formula. As soon as you encroach on God's property, calling its own material nature, the police action will be there. You are not the proprietor. You can simply have what is allocated to you by the
Yeah, so in this world, there's so many people that are trying to enjoy, so many facilities and assets and so many things on this world without recognizing whom it belongs to. Our body belongs to God, our land belongs to God, our assets, everything belongs to God. So when we don't acknowledge that and we use it, even we may think I'm legitimately using, but still if you have no consciousness of that it belongs to God, then you are actually a thief. You are actually stealing. Correct, no? Let's say my mobile is there and you take my mobile. And you think, it's my, I can use it. But actually, I'm the owner. So if you don't acknowledge that it's my mobile, then you're kind of stealing. Even though among all the thieves, they say, this fellow's mobile you can steal, another fellow's mobile I will steal. Let us divide it. And so, but actually, or let us, you own that mobile, I will own that mobile. Among those fellows, they have decided. But none of them are recognizing it. First, it belongs to God. So we are all like thieves, and we among ourselves try to be, legitimate. Oh, this is mine. And he says, this is mine. Correct. That is yours, this is mine. Both of them are thieves. Among them, they are sane. But in the eyes of, in the absolute sense, they are thieves because they're not acknowledging it belongs to God. That is number one. Number two, when you also have anything in this world, something is under your care by God's grace, and you acknowledge that by God's grace, mind. And then you know that the other things which is not your quota, that means it's not allotted to you, it's not under your care, then we should not encroach on others' property also. That's the Ishopnishad with Ishavashamidam Sarvam. Ishavashamidam Sarvam. Tat Taktena Jagat, Tena Taktena Bunjita Magda,
Yatkincha
Yat Kinchan,
Jagatyan
sorry,
Jagat.
Yat Kinchan Jagatyam Jagat.
Tena
Then
Tyaktena
Tena Taktena Bunjita
Bhujita
Magda
Magdita.
Tak Bhag Bhave. Yes. Thank you, Sangeet. You're 10 times better than me. From where are you, Sangeet?
Bangalore, Bangalore.
Oh, yes, you're right now joining from Bangalore.
No. I'm in Boston,
You
Northeast.
work? You work?
No, I came at spring 2026.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Great, Prabhu. Thank you. Yat kinchat jagatyam jagat. Correct. Tena taktena bunjita. Ma grida tak bhag bhavet. Correct, no? Yeah. So that's how one should understand, what is my quota, what is allotted to me, and which one should not encroach upon others' property. But both, whether it's my quota or others' quota, that also belongs to God. That also we should have understand. Correct, no? God is the proprietor. God is the only friend. If you understand it, then you'll have peace. It's a peace formula. Go ahead next. Who will read now? Okay. Xavier, would you like to read?
Sure. Your business is to elevate yourself to perfect Krishna consciousness and nothing more. If you deviate from this law, if you do not accept this principle, if you want to enjoy more, then you have to suffer more. There is no questioning or forgetting. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya says, one who is Krishna conscious has no demands. Thus, he is at peace.
Yeah, your business to elevate yourself to perfect Krishna consciousness and nothing more. Okay? If you deviate from this life, you don't accept this principle, you want to enjoy more, then you have to suffer. There is no question of forgetting. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya says, one who is Krishna conscious has no demand. This is at peace. So, more we give up this enjoying mentality and we give up this greed, for accumulating more and more. Rather, we have no demand. We want to just serve. So, serve Lord. That is being real Krishna consciousness. Like I'll tell you an example. So you go in a temple In the kitchen you go. So devotee is there, immediately tell, "Hey, why you are coming to kitchen?" Then they say, "Oh, actually, आप लोग का, you all of you have now lot of nice prasadam, so I want hot prasadam and little more. Can I just take and pack?" They said, "You just come to take and just go in the prasadam hall, you'll get there. What is there, just take that much." So no, I mean, you won't be like not so welcome, correct? But let's say, you go and say, so people ask, why, for what have come? And you say, "Oh, I'm just thinking, I have some time. If any service is there, to some wash pots or anything service, please, if you want to allow." Immediately they will allow you, correct? Nobody will say, "Okay, well, come. If you want to serve, come." So you can see that when actually you want to serve, then life becomes very easy. Yeah. So you immediately are having no anxieties, nobody is also feels any threatened by your existence. Everything becomes very smooth and happy, wonderful. You can see that. So imagine like this: if everybody has this mood to serve, the whole world will become a Vaikuntha, a spiritual world. Right? Everybody wants to serve. Like say there are 3 mangoes, 10 people. Now suppose everybody says them, actually all of you should get. You all can take it. You all can take it. And everybody is wanting to serve others. There is no fight. No, rather there will be very nice, harmonious way. Okay, you may cut and just gracefully everybody will accept some piece of that, some piece of it. Very happy. But at the same, all fellows are greedy for 3 mangoes. They can just maybe kill each other also. There can be such a big fight. Correct? No? So the service attitude can actually solve all problems. That's what it's saying. So if you become perfect Krishna conscious and nothing more, that means when you have no other greed for anything else, for enjoying more and more, then when you don't have that greed, then you don't suffer. Then your life becomes very easy. But when you want to enjoy, then you have to suffer. You can see that. So much you have to suffer now. Like sometimes people want to, they get into illicit affair and all that also. So then what happens? Then sometimes they're threatened by the family members of different people, and sometimes may be troubled by other fellows also who may be also wanting to have, they say triangular love. They say this kind of thing. So much that is, and poor fellow has to suffer in his academics also. He suffers. He may not get proper job also, and he becomes very restless. He loses control over his mind. Many good qualities he loses. So many ways he has to suffer. His money will be spent so much. And he has to work so hard to earn again so much money. So much time and energy goes, you see. So when you want to enjoy, so much it brings suffering. This is how this world is, right? But if you want to serve, life becomes so easy. You come to temple, whole day you can stay in temple and just serve somewhere, and you'll be happy. Everyone else also be happy. Correct, no? But when you want to enjoy, then there's so much suffering, competition, envy, clashes, so many. Life becomes complicated. So the secret of life is you become Krishna conscious, then you have mood to serve, and then life is easy. Life becomes wonderful. Yes. I think I'll pause here. If anybody has any comments, final question, any reflection? Yes, Javier, we have final reflection.
Let's see here. I like that quote by Lord Chaitanya that says, "No, one who is Krishna conscious has no demands, thus he is at peace."
Because
Yeah.
he has no demand, he has perfect peace, no?
Mhm.
Correct. And Sankeet Prabhu?
Yeah, I like that part, like heartfulness, Krishna. I like that part, like heartfulness. He's
Heartful
very heartful.
means?
Like so if we believe in Lord, so he's very kind enough to give everything.
Kind enough to?
Kind enough to give everything. So can you hear me?
I don't know whether we discussed this point. Did we? I cannot hear you. It's muted. Huh.
That heartfulness part.
I don't remember I discussed that.
Okay.
Do you remember, Xavier Bro? Did I discuss something like that? Somehow I'm not remembering. Did we say that heartfulness and if you believe in God, then God supplies everything? I don't know. Did I discuss Sanket Bro?
Can you bring up the document again?
Did I discuss that Sanket Bro? I'm not sure.
Can you bring up the document again?
Hmm.
I'll ju-
Which one?
yeah, this part. If you make friendship with this.
Yes, yes, yes. At the beginning, yes.
Yeah, because the God is everyone's heart. This part.
Yes.
Oh, well, everyone's friend. Okay, if you make God as friend, then everybody also
Yeah, that
through
part.
him becomes your friend also. Yeah.
Yeah.
If just to have friendship with God, then everyone will be your friend. Yeah. So they become peaceful. So not like God is going to supply us everything and all this way we are. Not that way, but yes, if you make God as your friend, then he remains your friend eternally. One thing, and second thing is other people also. You become friendly to them, and they also will be your friend. Okay, Prashant Prabhu.
Sorry, bro.
Yes.
Yes, like, I also like that point that one thing is that one should always be in a mood to serve. And if everyone is having that kind of attitude, then the world will be a pretty good place or spiritual place to be.
Vaikuntha, Vaikuntha.
Yeah. And the first point that Krishna is in everybody's heart, and if we make him as our friend, then everybody will be our friend.
So, Mataji, you want to share something?
Yeah, I want to say that if we surrender Krishna and think of him as a proprietor for everything, then we become in the peace.
Correct. So, Sankeet Prabhu, you came in 26, right?
Yeah, Prabhu.
Yeah. So, you can join this regularly, Prabhu. That'd be nice.
Yeah, sure. I'll try.
And good, you know the sloka from Ishopnishad.
Yeah.
You know all the verses?
No, not really. I used to go attend culture camp in ISKCON Bangalore. That is the reason I know some few of those.
You know this one also, the first one, invocation. Om Purnamada Purnamidam
Purnamidam,
Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya
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 Purnamadaya,
Purnamudaya
Purnameva
Om Purnamadam Om Purnamidam Purnamadam
Purnat
no
Purnamigacchate,
Om Purnam Om Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat
Purnat Purnamigacchate,
Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya
Purnasya
Purnamadaya
Purnamadaya
Purnameva Vashishyate.
Purnameva
Yeah. Om Purnamidam Purnamadam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnat
Purnasya
Purnasya Purnamadaya
Purnameva
Purnamevavashishyate.
Prakashite.
Yes. You have to eat chili to be able to test your tongue.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Prabhu. So you remember all these verses?
Not really. I know few of them.
Om Purnamada, na? Starts from Om Purnamidam.
Purnamadaha,
Om Purnamada Purnamidam.
Purnamidam,
No.
Purnat Purnamugacchate,
Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamādāya
Purnameva
Purnamevavashishyate.
Vashishyate.
Yes, correct. Vijay Prabhu, you like to give a try?
What is it?
Okay, nice, Sanket Prabhu. So, yes, Prabhu. So you came 26. Very nice. Yeah. So Prabhu, I come to Northeastern also. You're Northeastern, no?
Yeah.
I come to Northeastern.